It'll be tasty.
I'm down here on Joe Raj's sort of recommendation that the beautiful oak behind me, which is fairly old, may benefit from these younger trees that might be a little bit more vigorous, having a reduction or possibly even removing them so that the oak gets a lot more space.
We've got artwork going on, clay.
So we've invited 30 refugees from the Holiday Inn in Bridgewater. We really wanted to share Alfoxton, basically, share the land, share our skills.
I'm having lots of fun, and I paint and I make a cup.
Last week we had the first week we didn't order veg, so everything was from the garden, which is pretty good seeing as there's like 20 people being fed twice a day. And then next year I'm hopeful that we can go like 2 months or something next summer without buying food. That would be the dream.
This is excellent.
Okay, cool. Looks good. I'm making kimchi because I don't know what else to do with turnips because I haven't convinced the community of turnips yet. So going to turn them into kimchi with cabbage, pears from the garden. I'm making like a Korean chili paste and then I'll leave that for a bit so it picks up all the good bacteria for the fermenting. And then I'll just mix it all together and I'm going to put it in this big jar. Preservation is so important so that you can eat your fresh produce all year round. And I do hear about it quite a lot, like communities starting to grow food and then just having like rotting food in their cupboards because they don't really know what to do with it, you know. So then now, just get the cabbage leaf. So this is just to try and keep everything under the water. Done.
I don't really feel I've lost much at all. In fact, I feel I've gained a lot. Partly because I've got a lot of ideas, although I'm retiring as a project manager. Of course, I'm not retiring in terms of like going on cruises or putting my feet up. I'll be doing quite a lot of artwork, particularly sculptures, I think. So, yes, please.
So I just thought we could use this opportunity to rejoice in Indrabodhi and the great work you've been doing here. You've done a stellar job.
Thank you. Thank you all.
Yay!
It's been an honour. It's been a trial as well. But
There's a kind of, you're a very tender-hearted and sensitive man, combined with a great deal of courage.
You'll always listen, even though I know you've got loads in your head. You'll always listen and you stop and listen and give full attention. Occasionally you don't always remember what's being said, but you do always listen really, really well.
It's just people coming and going all the time. I had to think about what work to give them and work out what their skills were. Yeah, it's quite all-encompassing, so yeah, very glad it's over. Shouldn't say that, should I? This is my new home, Windsor's Cottage, and it's in Holford, half a mile from Alfoxton. Sofa off recycle. This is where David and I are working on the comic. You've got this wizard called Jasper. He's got this box, which is the magic toy box. And these animals pop out. He then tells them his time with them is at an end. He's lived for 100 years with them and he now needs to go. But he says to them, I need to leave you with the heart of harmony. There will be greedy people out there who will try to get it for their own use, their own powerful purposes, but they are evil. You must find the new guardian of the heart of harmony. And they have many adventures going through the book until a resolution is found.
Very awkward. It's like a prison interview. My name's Jayaketu. I am guilty of all charges. So I took over from the mighty Indrabodhi. He kind of warned me what I was letting myself in for. That obviously I'm kind of project managing the building work here, but it's become really apparent that it's not just to do with building work. Being a spiritual friend to people as best I can amongst the turbulence of trying to order materials and get things done when it's raining and nobody wants to do anything.
Is that what you expected?
No. Yeah, I kind of did, but the joy of watching people working together is just fantastic.
It should be like Orson Welles, but like, ladies and gentlemen.
I've enjoyed doing it, but I haven't picked it up.
For LED or?
Pass it along. Make sure the sides feel good.
So here we are thinking about Wordsworth and Coleridge. And for me, when I come to Alfoxton, what's so magical about it is that history. What Wordsworth and Coleridge, what they were exploring was the imagination. What is this faculty? What is this capacity that we have to imagine? What does that mean? I think it's something Ursula Le Guin said, that with a story, you kind of invent an idea, and then you go there into that landscape and you look around, and the story emerges. Coleridge says, in looking at objects of nature, I seem to be seeking a symbolical language for something within me that always and forever exists. We respond to a symbol like the moon because there's something in us that's looking for meaning.
The most exciting thing I have ever seen in my life is that big tree of 900 years.
What's the value of one tree, and does one tree have more value than any other tree? So you can see that this is an ancient tree. I mean, you're going to talk about stories and preservation. Then a tree like that, you can imagine more stories coming out of a tree like that than you can from a skinny little young tree like this. We've got people on this site who are really skilled with woodworking, so something could come of that tree that would benefit lots of people. I end up talking myself out of a lot of work because trees are really good at looking after themselves. They don't really need our help, but in this sense it would benefit the oak to give it an amount more space by just keeping the margin of the woodland back a little bit.
O tree, life founder, you heard the sun summon you from the dark womb of earth. At your life's first awakening, your height raised from rhythmless rock, the first hymn to the light. Sky, earth, sea were expressionless once, lacking the festival magic of the seasons. Your branches offered music its first shelter. O profound silent tree, by restraining valour with patience, you revealed creative power in its peaceful form. Thus we come to your shade, to learn the art of peace, to hear the word of silence. Weighed down with anxiety, we come to rest in your tranquil blue-green shade, to take into our souls life-rich, life-ever juvenescent.